Your old videos here, to base be the glory.
Who that what? Who that? Who that what? Who that what? Who that what? Who that? Who that what? Who that what? 28 what? Who that? Hold that what? Who that what? Free back what? Who that? Whoa.
Welcome back to Who That 242. I'm your host Tim A, and we're here on the podcast network that's known as The Solid. This is episode 27. Happy to be here. Shout out to our sponsors. It's a live March Madness, and it's very fitting that the promotion right now that Alive run is March Madness, because we had up with sports today. Shout out to Parish, Vgo Media, my business partner, my homie from school. Parish, what's popping?
Right there, man. Right there. Happy to finally get on. Happy to finally come on and chop it up with you about some sports.
So I have a funny story, right? That I know of Parish, but you should tell the story on the air, right? But so I can't remember what grade it was. You're 10, 11, Miss Chambers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I always have March 1st, and Parish was struggling with this particular topic. So I take the test, and I copy all the answers and give it to him. And I don't know, I said this, I don't know how Parish can catch.
Bro, but we get catch.
No. How you get catch, because all I have to do, I get in trouble too.
Yeah.
But so I copied the answers from I give it to him. I just, little slip of them. And take it. All I see is the next day, my Chambers come in the office, and his daddy comes and say, I appreciate you trying to help my son. But I am getting an F. My only F ever.
Let me tell you, the other side of the story.
Yeah.
So, this is how we got caught. Mm-hmm. So, you hand me the stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So, I look at it. I don't, copy it verbatim.
Yeah, of course.
But, bro, Chambers was so astute. She could tell your math work from everybody else's math work. So, the second I had math work with it look like your math work and not my math work, bro, she didn't know.
Wait, but she was so bad. I always thought maybe she catch you with the cheat.
No, bro.
And my handwriting was very. But everyone looked at them. My handwriting. All the teachers know how I used to write. They used to hate my handwriting.
But no, bro. Catch with
I all to this day I swear to her. I say, well, Parish, she get catch
bro,
today.
No.
She just knew.
No, bro. She just didn't know. So we couldn't really avoid it. But I was oh man, I get my boy. Jab up. I didn't feel so bad.
I was like, it's like never again.
I said, what a second, get my boy jab up. But I must say, after that, we are super cool though.
Yeah.
We super cool.
We were always cool because we lived 5 minutes away from each other. So you used to always
yeah.
And I used to give you and Sanchez right home.
Yeah, we was rolling and knowing, man.
Yeah, so we bonded. We bonded over there.
Bro, but at the time, that was a terrible time. Because paying back, whew.
Yeah, it's oh,
pressure.
I was trying to make it suspended for helping somebody. Even I was cheating. I helped somebody else cheat.
Bro, pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure, bro. Chambers was quick to turn up the heat, bro. So,
Chambers go there, and she's the champion doing good, babe. She put. I respect she didn't put your name. She put your student number, so she put all the grades up there. And I used to see F. But of course, after being in these class people for 2 to 3 years, you would know that.
You already know who numbers.
You know who numbers who.
You didn't even know, giving it up. So Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So talk to me about your sports journey, because I had to tell somebody the other day, it ain't really that easy to break into the sports scene and sponsor this over here, because it's really you could count on your hands.
Yeah. The
sports reporters so you have Tribune, Guardian, Eyewitness, ZNS, Cable, freelancers like Kermit.
Kermit is big.
10 year seniors, So I'll tell my story. Because I think I've never said it, but I'll tell me,
because I come to you and I ask you bits and pieces.
Yeah, so I'll tell my story, but at first I hear how you you're interested in how you just decided, because it ain't hard just because it just takes dedication and actually caring and giving a fuck about
Yeah. So personally, I've been a sports fanatic, played basketball, soccer, ran track, so I've been into sports for a long time. Long story long, at Acadia, I took a sports economics course. That made me look at sports differently. So once I came back home, and I realized that 10th year seniors had just did some revolutionary stuff with high school sports media. I was like, okay, there might be an opportunity to, do more. And
what time, remember what year it was you came home?
This was...
By 16 or 15?
No, I came home 2014.
14, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't start it until 2016.
Okay.
And it was me with a few other people who also saw the vision. So, right. So once we came up with the idea of what we were going to do, it was definitely like providing services that weren't here. Clearly 10th year seniors put the games like live streaming them, put them on Facebook.
That was revolutionary.
Revolutionary. That was
Like, imagine if
game-changing.
we was in school, we could like watch games live or not. Yeah,
And we could comment on Facebook during the game.
When I played with the other school, man, that's revolutionary.
Yeah. But we saw where they did that, but it was more to be done. So like we, first of all, like high school sports here, huge. We have great high school athletes, and we felt that they don't get the exposure that they need to get, right? So when I say that, I mean like your highlight video, you need a highlight video.
The
like,
picture, to show me, because people the looking for, they aren't in Nassau. So.
No, they have to see the
They
video.
ain't flying it. They ain't coming here just to watch a couple, a couple of island boys and girls run up and down. So you need to get the content to get to them.
Right. So we saw like that needed to happen. So like that was the first thing we started off doing. And like we realized in doing that, you can't just get the highlights. You need the whole game to pick from the highlights.
To break it
So
down.
in doing that, we started covering games. Once we started covering
This
games,
is still high school.
yeah.
Government, private, or you didn't really discriminate?
We didn't discriminate at all. But to be honest, the government school basketball was different. It was at a higher level. They were playing in the gym. They playing on hardwood. It's a different field than the private school leagues who playing outside.
Outside on concrete.
Yeah. It was different. And sorry, where were we talking about?
Just tell me like your progression into getting like.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So like
to
covering.
get up the VGO. Yeah.
Right. So covering like the games, right? So we started covering like the whole games. We might cover games for a few teams who couldn't get their media.
So you was dealing directly with like the schools themselves. So
No,
or you
actually
just pop
coaches.
up.
Actually
so
coaches.
So you build a relationship with the coaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at first we just was popping up.
Yeah.
Like we pop up and like the kids saw us and then they would see the highlights later on social media.
And they share
and
it,
they
hit you
yeah. And then after that, like it was the coaches. Like the coaches consistently saw us and they couldn't get access to film. They need film. So that's when we built a relationship with
And
coaches.
that's crazy that the coaches themselves never thought of, hey, I need like to take this shit to like a film director. I mean, maybe it's just like the narrative.
The resources.
Yeah.
Like coaches here already stretched thin. If you ask me, they do a lot.
Because they also teach.
They do a lot.
There's a full-time teacher.
And you get your team and you're trying to win.
Yeah.
So like they, so like once we started like providing that service for them, like branched off, did some streaming, streamed volleyball, few basketball stuff here and there. Yeah, that's how I really got like into covering like the sports. It was really with the first media group. Yeah. But my favorite event to cover, I'd say high school sports, basketball, Hugh Campbell.
Yeah.
Hugh Campbell to me is feel like
Because we also get the islands to come down too.
Oh.
Yeah, and that competition is be stiff.
yeah, bro. When the Freeport teams come down,
Yeah.
like it
It's
is.
Tabby and Sunland
And St. George's.
St. George's, yeah.
St. George's? Yeah. Darrell, if you putting out some ballers.
beats.
Some ballers. Tabby's put out some
I think
ballers
Tabby
too,
just won
yeah.
something last week, right? One classic I saw Tabby win something.
You might be right because they win a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that because it's been 2 years that like school sports.
Yeah,
Like we had
that's
BSS last week. I think Triple said he was also this weekend too.
Yeah, the day
so
after.
He's
Yeah.
finally getting something with
Something.
semblance.
Yeah,
It's crazy. I feel bad for the kid. Just 2 years of nothing.
Yeah, like kids who were in 12th grade when that started, like they missed out. You know what I mean?
They based 2 years in college now, and then who knows if they was able to keep like what they missed because of COVID, like scholarships and all that. Yeah, it's just sad.
Yeah, the opportunities. But I mean, life happens. Things happen for a reason. You just have to pivot now. You just have to do what you need to do.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of pivot, pivot into how I got into doing independent sports media pretty much. Yeah. So covering the high school sports. I built a lot of relationships with kids who were playing, basketball, soccer, volleyball, and I started doing a lot of highlight tapes.
So they
for
know you
them.
like first time you was Mr. Parish. Like they
Yeah.
know
That's always real.
Mr. Parish.
Yeah, be like, oh, coach, be like, hold on, wait.
I know coach. I just like sports, bro. I know coach.
Yeah, but building like, the rapport with them. Like, yeah, that's how
And I feel like that might be like exhausted at the point because they're in school for 3 to 4 years. So I can imagine that's basically area you gotta get to know more kids and more, or you don't think it's that hard of Let me know. Is it hard? Like, because like I say you get close to grade 12, they graduate, then you got the grade 10 to come. So, or it's like it's easy for you to just make the report down.
It's pretty easy. All right. So, for example, I'll take a team like CI. I've been following them for like what 5-6 years now.
Do you really get like three rotations basically?
Right. So like every year, I excited to see like who's here now. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just go to coach like, who? What's up?
So,
like,
I somebody say you don't gotta pick and choose. You just go, okay, coach, who is this? And then you
and then like I'll cover the game and be like, yeah, it's him. He over there. Like, But that's how I like continue to build relationships and like build rapport. With the coaches too.
But for me in 2013, I was just doing the regular like summer school thing, COB summer school thing, and then sports radio. I bucked them in the bank, and it was like, hey, V1, just come because they wanted to get like a younger crowd in. So Marcellus is already there, and then the Harsha Black. Most people don't know the Harsha Black is like a huge sports fan, but everyone just know the Harsha for the couple of little stuff. But the Harsha and Marcellus used to do the morning show, and I needed someone to co-host the 4:00 show. So I used to go to the bank, get to like 3:30, go by there from 4 to 7. We talking sports. We talk about Bahamas sports. We talk about basketball just for 3 hours. And by that point, I already had like a NBA blog with my boy Amon Giles. Used to just write about the NBA.
Nice.
Then it's like, okay, we like your energy, So you in college, bring some college people and do a show on Saturdays. That's how we get college talk. So that's the stream. That's the thing. Like, Twitter, you just like post. Used to bring people from Twitter to talk on the show, just talk about anything, and then that used to start
conversation.
Cause people started to follow us and like, okay, and then what me and Amo used to do at the end of the story after y'all was here for all the other stuff. Me and Amo was up at sports for like 20 minutes, and then that's how we built that thing. And at that point we was like, okay, we getting there. We gotta build our sports thing. So we interned on the Kermit for like 4 months, and because of that we ended up going to like a couple events with them to the sports center, like IAAF and thing. We started doing Barcelona and one, and then that's when we make 3 a.m. But then you get hired to JC and Chadner, so it doesn't make sense you couldn't really do it full time and part time. You couldn't, because his full time job was to cover sports.
Right.
So you're like on the weekends, like how I cover sports in my off time.
Yeah.
His full day is sports, so I said I'm doing it on my own. And then over time, I was working at BTC. BTC sent me the draft, sent me the rifter, so that just like solidified me as this sports guy. So I just kept putting in the work. But like I say, and I shout out to Sideline Sports. Like you said, a lot of people in the game. You just gotta care for one, and you gotta find a way to make it work for you. Because like I said, ain't like no money out there. Like because the media houses, the media houses pay their people, so you ain't like you can't sell them to the media house. Every media house have a sports person. Boom. So just take that off your mind. And but like you said, you found a good avenue. The schools themselves, they turn to the athletes. The coaches might need the film, and they might be willing to invest in this type of thing.
Yeah, and like you said, this isn't like a lucrative business. You have to really like this. My spare time, I like to do this. Like this is what I like to do. Like I like to watch high school sports and follow the game. So it's like a passion also. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So do you like because I ain't gonna lie, when I was in school, if it wasn't an art team playing, I didn't really get high school sports. So do you watch college sports? Like for me, I started scouting the draft during March Madness. I'll go to Barcelona's, but I ain't watching NCAA from November to March. Oh yeah. You watch all that?
From about like 14, 15, I've been following like the top high school prospects globally.
Nice.
Where they go. Yeah. Like who, made it out of college into the NBA, like who playing where, and like who up next. I've been keeping up with that for like a while.
So do you watch WNBA? Because I do, but do you watch WNBA?
So I used to watch WNBA when they was on cable. Like, you know what I mean?
But like, showing it
I'm not gonna go look fit and stream it now.
So I catch it when it's on NBA TV, but I don't like go bootleg it. Like if it's on ESPN or NBA TV, like I watching it. Like I like Elizabeth Cambage. I like her, and
But I do follow the WNBA athletes now. Let's keep that clear.
I really hope they figure out the situation with Grindr soon, because it's like 2 months now.
Her timing was terrible though. Gee.
Right when they about to go to war, bro. Like of all the time.
Her timing was terrible.
Yeah. Hey. One thing I wish Maya Moore didn't like leave the league for love. Like I miss, like I remember that the finals with her and Candace Parker going at it, but that was crazy basketball.
Diana Taurasi?
Taurasi's a monster. So I actually went to one WNBA game. I went to Danielle's wedding in Indiana, and we was driving up and down, and it's like, oh, there's people walking to the arena. I check. That was what the girl name? What the legend from Indiana, man? Well,
Catchings?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of Catchings' last 13 games.
Ah.
I catch that he's playing Chicago Sky. And I think
and
I can at least say I got to watch Tamika Catchings before she retired.
yeah,
Yeah, that was bad.
she good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know who, and the girl who's here for Atlantis, the Paige girl, Paige Buckner. Remember we watched a bit of Atlantis last November? She about to be a monster.
Oh.
Remember, they say she's like, where we going, like top 3. The same, the girl who, and she got hurt though, but she's still going through injury. I think they're still in the big dance right now.
Okay.
So who you looking at coming out this current March Madness based on who left?
That's a toughie. Gonzaga to be the
Zags,
keep it a buck.
yeah.
Like they have experience, and then they have Chet. He playing good, and then they have Timmy still around.
But
no
Timmy,
pun intended.
no, but I was like, bro, I missed Timmy again because I think I was out. But I keep on saying Timmy in the Basel chat I have, and they say he was going off. He was,
like second half,
Yeah.
he went off.
and who you are for the draft? Because it's always been this debate of is it Chet, is it Paolo, is it Jaden Ivey, Hardy? Who should go like number 1?
If you asking me, Paolo Duke.
Paolo?
Yeah. He showed the most, like to me.
I think it's I think it'll be a toss up between Chet and Paolo.
Yeah, but to me, like Chet frame, like does that translate? Like, you know what I mean?
So this is the issue is right. People talk about his frame translating, but he ain't trying to be a center. He's trying to be like KD.
Okay, that's
So
different
that's
now.
so that's what it is.
now.
He ain't trying to bang. He's trying to be like people don't forget KD 7 foot.
Yeah.
And like
handles.
Yeah.
Handles.
So that's
and
the thing.
Skill set.
Like all of the knocks I see in him is can't guard big man, small frame. Like he ain't trying to be a big bro. He trying to be
yeah.
next
So
Kevin
so
Durant.
that's different. But
Yeah.
like they kind of push him into being a big
because of
because
college.
he's
In college, yeah. You know, if you 6'1", he's a center. if you 6'1",
doing the post.
like
doing the
Christopher, if
post.
you 6'1", he's a postman. He's
Getting
a
there.
big man.
Getting there. Yeah.
Before you come back and talk about VGO, I have a word from our sponsors. This is March Madness. So check out what the live got going for you for only 1 week. This ain't no stopping up. March Madness only going for 1 week. Check this out.
For as low as $29, we have the Alcatel One SC. At $69, we have the TCL 20. We have the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 for $179. And we've got iPhones as low as $499 when you switch to Alive. Hurry down to Alive stores and vans between March 24th and 31st for slam dunk deals and savings. You've got a limited time to upgrade your phone game during Alive's March Madness sale for new and existing customers. It's Alive's March Madness sale from March 24th to 31st. We are game changers. We are Alive.
Welcome back. Hey, my business partner Parish. Before we get into Vgo Media, I know the VGO came from something else, Vacation Go. I
Right.
guess. So talk to me about what's Vacation Go.
So Vacation Go was something I started back in 2016, around the same time that I started doing sports. So pretty much it's a Bahamas travel exposure page.
Okay.
Right? So in that I take your videos, your photography, I cover, so it's pretty much like covering Nassau for people who want to come vacation. So when you hit my page, you see all places you'd want to go
So like swimming beds and the Fry and the Ford and
everywhere.
Okay.
You see the Junkanoo stuff, like covering like Junkanoo, like the groups. I covered quite a few things, like Junkanoo Carnival as well. Yeah. So it's pretty much me highlighting things that need to be highlighted.
have you been going like a lot of traction with it over the years? Like if people have been hitting you up and using it, like or you could see that on the back end, like
Oh, okay. So recently, like I pivoted and I really started selling bookings. Like
Okay.
I'm selling like tours now.
so
in addition to
you're a middleman essentially.
in addition to doing like your media, I also sell your tours and I book your stuff for you as well. So yeah, I'd say the last like 6 months, like the clicks, the bookings.
Because of the renaissance of COVID slowing down.
That too.
People need to find something to do. And of course, it's been 2 years. So some people don't know.
Yo, people so thirsty to go hit some place.
Yeah.
Yo, people.
So
dying to go.
what's one of the, I guess, like, like the two top popular bookings like people do on Vacation Go right now?
So right now, the two popular ones is the Island Tour one. That's like a 2-hour tour.
Which island?
Nassau.
Nassau, okay,
like
okay.
like a 2-hour historical downtown tour. Nassau.
And is it like you guys doing this tour or you?
Yes. It's,
Oh, so
it's us doing the tour. So that's my most popular tour.
okay, so I thought it was basically you just was doing it for somebody else. You actually doing the tours, not you yourself, but like your team.
Yeah. So I do that, and I do coral reef tours, reef spear fishing tours, aloof tours. I'm forgetting something right now.
How the hell do you have time to do all this?
bro, I make time. Yo, so it's like I work a 9 to 5, but after my 9 to 5, it's the other stuff that I have to get do. So
But sure, some of
that's
these tasks going on while you at work.
yeah, so I
happy
go
team.
on the,
Yeah. My boy calling the playing,
and just
greasing the board.
yeah, but you have to have like a structure.
Yeah.
Like you have to have a structure in place, and like you said, you have to have a team, and you have to have people that you trust on your team. But yeah, I still figuring out a lot of the kinks. But it's progression like really well. Yeah.
And you said what's the second one other than the second most popular thing other than the island door?
The reef door.
Okay.
Reef spearfishing door.
Where exactly in Nassau is that?
So he takes you out and he picks the spots where you guys go reef spearfishing.
Okay.
So it's Alex the Lycan. You can visit him on the Vacation Go Bahamas page. Spearfishing door. Yeah.
Nice.
Also on the website too, Vacation Go Bahamas.
My boy got a website. Boy, just doing it.
Yo, I trying to be like you. To be like you.
So look, we might get something back up this year. We get a.
Oh, we can bust that open.
I don't know if we can make it in time for independence, like that, because I ain't too sure, because you never know. You see this next variant coming to BA too, so you know what happen with that.
Hey.
If they said so, like walk they just with a weaker.
I hope they stay over there because we open and we need to be outside.
Yeah,
we need to be outside, bro.
Outside, bro. It's been 2 fucking years. 2 years. So this is my personal opinion on junkling, right? I always thought it was, and junkling people don't kill me. This is just my.
You're probably gonna get killed. But
this
it's
is
cool.
my fan view from the outside for someone who appreciates the culture. I don't think our 2 biggest parades should be 5 days within each other. I feel like it should be July and Boxing Day.
July.
Like as an independence, because it's be a little soft rush out in July.
Okay, I could get with that because you're saying turn Independence Day into a junkin' day.
Like how we
It's
do
dedicated
New
junkin' day.
Year's Eve. Let the New Year's Eve junkin' be on July, and then it's only 6 months. Because right now we wait 12 months of junkin'. As it stands, we wait 12 months. But now it'll be in 6 month intervals. July is a big parade.
But listen,
Go ahead.
Bahamian culture.
Yeah, I know.
Bahamian culture. You asking a lot.
I know when last time in the juggling New Year's because I won't go to New Year's party.
You was get bored, yeah. You get bored, but what if they just have a third junkin'?
I mean that's fine. If they make independence a bigger thing, because I know among Junkin' heads, independence is basically like the unofficial start of the Junkin' season, like boom, whatever.
That's
Fine.
the warm up. Okay, cool.
But it's just that. It's just a warm up. It's just t-shirt and a little. I mean, it's cool, but it ain't like poof. Imagine if people traveling. Because I have people who ask me when they come, and they don't want to come here in December. Now, some of them will come for December because, they live it's cold.
Snow.
Yeah. But they would want to come here in the summer. And I understand we used to have the Jungle Festival, like the little, by the fry for like the.
Yeah, I covered that as well, like the Saturdays.
Yeah,
like
they was cool,
but
but.
Saturdays. Yeah.
So that's just my personal
nice.
opinion, Jungle people. Like, I just think that July should be a bigger thing. And I watch people in the shock, right? Like, you killing yourself, you murdering yourself to get to the Boxing Day. Then you only have 5 days again. You have 5 days, so it always feels like. And again, from my point of view, it looks like you give less effort
into New Year's.
To New Year's because you're literally operating on half dead. You spend all your soul putting back. You're
trying to catch yourself for 2 days.
Yeah, because you're doing the two at the same time, but you're really focusing more on Boxing Day first because you don't get left like Jeff. You don't want to be Jeff. So then, so it's like The last 5 days, you're grinding out, you're barely making it to the road. Because I used to work to Kelly's, a lot of people used to
come get stuff, supplies, yeah.
Not even that, a lot of people who work at Kelly's also used to rush.
Oh.
They used to come to work. Because also you couldn't get no time off because Kelly's didn't go. Dead. So that's my personal opinion. I don't know how you feel about it.
I mean, I feel like independence needs to be bigger. But you asking them a lot. You like changing Bahamian culture when you talk you moving a junkin' date.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a lot. That's a lot.
One thing I really want to get into is something regardless though. Like
I was thinking about that.
When I was working I was supposed to go to Bryan regardless the first time. Hurricane come. And I finally get into I had the money to go travel on my own. I get the carnival and then Carnival, Bryan Carnival, and Miami Carnival and Bryan the same weekend.
Oh, you couldn't do both, yeah.
Then in 2 months, be like 2 weeks before my birthday, be like, I won't be off my birthday. I don't take off time. But
you got to balance.
I've been to a couple of crab fests, so I really want to get back into not even get into because I used to go to a lot of these artists like Bodine and like Rick Carey and the artists. So when they perform, I go with them. It's a quick 1 day trip. I record the performance. I used to like that, drinking my sky juice, stuffed crab, washing my form, sleeping with the back of the Bush Hotel where they treating you like a king, and then come back now. So, but of course, it's been 2 years.
But that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
I'd love like to capture a
So
regatta.
there's so much
And-
things happening. Like the Labor Day weekend is like freaking Carolina Ricochet Festival, Long Island Regatta, and Barry Terry is Exuma. So literally 3 things happening.
So you got to pick,
And then also I hear that Exuma might be coming. No, Exuma's the biggest one.
right?
That might be happening next month, like in 3 weeks.
Short notice.
Yeah,
Very
but
short notice.
But when the people in the island, they don't get, they ready. They move for business. It's only us. It's only us who have to catch flight and catch boat. They live there. They can get drunk and then go fall asleep on their couch and then repeat.
Or fall asleep aside like they usually do. Like, you know what I mean?
Like even this dropping Friday, but Friday we're supposed to be doing a 2-boat regatta with Harry and his wife. I guess that'll be cool. And then but the big, I actually forget the best of the best actually is happening now. So that's been December. I covered that twice.
Okay.
But I mean,
okay.
people say ain't a real regatta because in Nassau, because people don't want to get drunk in Nassau. They don't go on the island when nobody know them and start drinking.
That's why it is good regatta.
That's what I feel too. But they feel like ain't nobody know them. They could really let loose and shake a leg. So
fun.
now that the world opening up, what other than because we get the sports last, but outside of the sports, what is it really and separate from your tourist business? Like, what do you want to like focus on? Like
Media?
yeah, like covering.
General media. General media and promotional videos. Like promotional videos for, you know, the mom and pops who can't afford the big, huge production. I feel like I could still give you a lot of that value for not that same price. You know what I mean? So helping those people.
Like the small businessman.
Right. And then getting more into like general media. Like I did a few weddings.
I mean, yeah, that wedding money is sounding a little sweet. I think them wedding hours though.
I mean, it comes with the territory, bro.
8-9 hours.
Bro, comes with the territory.
Sweating and wearing tux. These people, I don't care. I don't wear tux at your wedding.
Comes with the territory.
I won't wear
coming fresh on no.
I will wear a t-shirt and sandals.
No. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So
Before we get that last segment, so it's still a March Madness sale, and you know, as a postpaid man, so if you looking to get some postpaid deals, you know, if you have so me, I pay Liberty Prime. They'll tell you $5 a month, but you see, I go away a lot, and I literally use my phone again now, so it ain't no swing, and a lot of people saying yours go away with Alive and the bill is hit y'all. I have never done prepaid. I've been a postpaid man since 12 years. 12 years I've been postpaid. And because I use my phone a lot, my job is media, so I always using my phone. But yeah, so I pay $80 a month, so that's 75% tax.
okay.
I go away 2-3 days, I literally use my phone like normal, Instagram, Twitter, FaceTime, whatever, and my data move in like you at home. Now I can. Now if you're going away for 2 to 3 days, maybe you need to reevaluate.
Yeah.
Do you really live in Nassau? Are you in the Bayman? You going away 3 weeks at a time? Like, you know, maybe you need to have a situation. But no,
Yeah.
if you're going for a quick trip, a weekend, even a weekend, I went to Orlando for 7 days, and my data was fine. Like I was using it, like I was home. So if you like me, Liberty Prime, you want to buy a phone, the Samsung 832 free, Samsung 852 free, TCL 20L free. Now if you like me, you need to have an iPhone, iPhone 11, which is this all crack phone I show you every week. Only costs $150 if you want the Liberty Prime plan. Now of course, the more you pay in your plan, the cheaper the phone is.
Okay.
And prepaid people like other people now, I call him broke, but he ain't broke. He just sounds like commitment. I understand. You don't want to bill. You won't buy your data when you want to buy it. Fine,
Right,
facts. So the price is start from about like 119. That's how much the price is. But if you have a plan already, it cuts the price in half. And if you're porting from them other blue people, you're paying under $100 for the phone. So this is March Madness, March 24th
So
to 31st.
is it what's the cost of port over?
There's
if I wanted to port?
no cost.
So if I wanted to port somebody over, they could just hop over.
Go ahead.
That's right.
I mean, you might just take 10 minutes. It's just time. Like, make sure that your bill have to be up to date. Like you can't be owing the people them, the other people them.
Right.
You can't owe them nothing. Your bill got to be up. You got to show me that the bill is zero, and just go. So you could go into any store, go to any van, and port over. And this is the time to get you a new phone.
That sounds like a deal.
Come on,
Sound like a
you
deal.
get a new phone. So March Madness, basketball, East basketball fans. As Heat fan, my team is on one in the East. I can't wait if the Heat make the finals. I'm probably going to the game. Vgo Media. So
You know that.
I started to link up with you. I needed to get a solid foot in on my I wanted to help the brand grow. So business about this, Vgo Media's our things. So what's up for the boss? What you looking at, like just sports? Like what do you want a year from now, Vgo Media doing?
Sports wise, I want to cover high school sports. I want to cover all the big high school sports events. That's high school, basketball, that's high school soccer, that's high school volleyball. I want to cover that. And as well as I want to be able to provide the kids with highlight tapes. Like if you go somewhere and you could get a quality highlight tape to go to a scout, to a coach, to a university, or a junior college, you know? Yeah, that's what's my aim with the sports in the year. But I also want to get in some general media as well. You know, like more promotional videos, helping the mom and pops.
Little marketing stuff.
Right. Like helping those folks because everybody can't pay. You know,
You can't pay
everybody can't do it. Yeah, so
they might have it at $300-400, you know, that they could, because with the way the world going because of COVID, like social media and your website is so important nowadays.
Especially on social media. Like social media, everyone phone. Everybody's like on their phone, very close to their phone all the time. So like you have to have a social media presence if you like want to keep up, unless like you like.
But it sounds like you're on your plate because I tell you one thing, I ain't holding no camera because I ain't got the time. So the people out there, is there anyone else, like anyone who interested into like wanting to work with the team or like just any clarion call to get the people who are interested? Like, I mean, because it's not like going to team to grow. Because if you will cover, cover all these things,
I do want to hire, preferably somebody in UB studying media who is enthusiastic about media. That way, you know, you could learn, potentially grow and do your own thing, but also help me. You know what I mean? We could help each other, and also I put some money in your pocket. So yeah.
So I wanted to just watch Facebook and Instagram. How you want to hit you up if they're interested?
IG, hit me up on the IG.
Vgo Media.
IG right there.
So right there, Vgo Media. Hit up my boy Parish and hit us up. Like I said, we just had BS, GSSA. It's pretty late in the year now to do anything else. So I just assume that by September we'll be full team here with sports.
Definitely full team here with sports.
And the Grifter coming up. Well, Grifter's always around the Easter holiday. I remember Coach Bolek, direct Mr. Sports, sorry, you know, I can't call you coach anymore. That they trying to do bring back the IWF. I said they also have like another tournament with Bronny might be coming to.
I saw that
in the year.
in December. Yeah.
So we'll see. Of course, you also have the Battle for Lannis and you have the football stuff and you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Battle of Lannis.
I know they said it was not happening, but I hope Summer Thunder comes back. Some Thunders be pretty people is watching for Battle of Lannis, but Summer Thunders have some players.
Yes. I just wish the gyms would be a bit more full when Summer Thunder's there.
I just wish. I mean, maybe it's acts on us. People don't know about it. People is like
we need to let the people know.
Yeah, because I think when they market these things, they just don't market those supposed to market. They don't put it on the radio. They don't put it in social media. They just put it in the paper.
I always wondered why.
Yeah. Yeah, like but there's no way the gyms will be back for something like these dudes who come into the NBA.
And you don't what?
Yeah, so, but yeah, I don't think people are uninterested. I think they just don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's why we got to do that. We got to let them know.
Yeah, so we'll take
my promotion. My promotion.
This has been episode 27 of Who Dat. This is still March Madness. Go to your favorite live Bahamas store and get you need. And stay tuned for more.